Good afternoon, Gills fans, and welcome back to another match day live from Gills in the Blood TV. Myself and Boz are walking now to the Medway Priestfield Stadium to watch Gillingham take on Wimbledon. Team news has just come in, Boz. 4 changes.
Yeah.
Stubborn, Steve?
Yeah, I think so. Seems to be reluctant to change the system, doesn't he?
Looks like a diamond again now.
We've got opportunity today to change things up.
It looks like Connor Wilkinson playing number 10 today, yes?
Yeah.
With Mark Byrne back in the starting lineup 2 weeks after doing a hamstring.
Yep.
Sensible or risky?
Very risky.
Considering Dean Parrott's been out for a month and Mark Byrne's back within a fortnight, but we're I mean, it's good if he's fit, obviously, but
it's a risk, yeah.
So we think he's the sitter today, do we? No Billy Bingham.
I presume so, yeah. No
so
Bingham.
We think so it's Holy in goal. Fullbacks are Fuller and Garmston, and then obviously Alex Lacey's come in for Gabriel Zakwani. So we think it's Byrne from the base, Riley and Reese from the sides, and now Connor Wilkinson's a number 10, it seems.
Number 10 seems to be the position, don't it? Where
at least he's got the right number, I suppose. And the front two is Brandon Hanlon and Tom Eves. So Elliot List drops back down to the bench. Nolan Bow is on the bench.
Yep. Because
we got no Josh Parker and Liam Nash has gone out on loan. Bradley Stevenson's now not in the 18 again.
Seems a bit harsh, don't it?
Darren Oldacre's back in favour. Are we at the point where Steve Lovell doesn't know his best 11?
They're doing rock, paper, scissors, who's on the bench every week.
We're back to Adrian Pennock bingo slightly. I think that's the second time I've mentioned it now in the last couple of weeks, which is a little bit concerning. But hopefully we can go out and put in a performance and get a result, and then it's no issue at all. And obviously, like we said on Thursday, we're at no point yet are we near a crisis, but I think we need a win today, don't we, really?
To that stage where people are getting a bit twitchy.
Because if we get beat, then it's only 1 win in 4 again at home, and that's...
And Rochdale away next week's always tough.
Yeah, and we've been spanked up there the last two seasons, haven't we? I think we've conceded 7 goals the last 2 seasons up there, so... still confident, though?
For today, yeah. I'm still saying 2-1.
Yeah, well, I've said the same. I'll stick to that. Selection bingle's ruined my... predictions for scorers though, because Elliot List's only on the bench. I've got Brandon Hannon still though. Who did you say, Eves? Both?
Eves, yeah.
I'll take that, but any type of win would be good. We do have a special guest appearance today on the Matchday Live. The young lad in question doesn't know it is his birthday, but it's been sorted out, so we will be getting him on the Matchday vlog in a little while. He thinks that he'd never get invited on, bless him, so we'll go and see him in a minute, and then we'll bring you more footage as the game starts. Andy. This looks nice from down here. We have a special guest on the Matchday Live today. I am now joined by Kieran, who was recently 12 and has told his dad that he wanted to come on the Matchday Live, but thought that I'd never come and talk to him. So, here's your big chance, mate. How are you, all right?
Yeah, good.
Yeah, looking forward to today's game?
Yeah.
Feeling confident? Have you seen the team?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Good. Wilkinson was looking for a start and got one. So.
Looks like he's going to be playing in a slightly different role, doesn't he? I think he's going to be, looks like the attacking midfielder, do you think, with Hanlon and Eves as the main strikers. And captain's injured today, unfortunately, as well. But I think Alex Lacey did all right, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. And in terms of a score prediction, what are we thinking?
1-0 Eves.
1-0 Eves, I like that. Myself and Boz have said 2-1, so we'll be happy with a win, and I think that should get us into the top 8 or 9, which should be good.
Yeah.
And a little birdie tells me, who's your favourite player? You had a picture taken with Tom Eves. Are you able to hang around after the game today?
Yeah.
Yeah? Right. Might have something lined up as a late birthday present, alright?
Yeah.
Can't tell you what it is yet. But if you can hang around here, your old man's alright, yeah? We might have to, we've got to go for a walk after the game, all of us, alright?
Yeah.
Right. Before I go, high five. And you can say...
Up with you.
Right, we say every time.
Yep. They're all going into it.
Don't live a demo that one. Don't Tom, don't rest on. First chance for Gills, Tommy's header from a Callum Riley cross, I think, but weren't really enough pace on the cross and headed it straight at Tom King. But it's been a decent start, yeah?
Yeah, I think it's been a bit of a battle, isn't it?
It's open again, we said.
Neither team is showing challenges, so yeah. There does seem to be a bit of a gap between our centre halves at times.
Does that come because they've not played a lot together?
Possibly, yeah. I think Fuller's been decent.
I think everyone started, but Josh Reese has started really bright as well. So another one who's taken a bit of criticism recently is Paddy Carlton. I think he's made a really good start to the game. But yeah, 15 minutes gone and it's 0-0. Boss, we're defending a free kick here, but some of our fans are giving Scott Wagstaff some abuse. Callum Riley fouled him in the box. It was a penalty for me. Stonewall and shoved him over. Nowhere near the ball, so we're both saying penalty. I think that's because he thought he was getting it, but for me, Callum Riley shouldn't be putting his hands on him, should he? Which was caused him an issue. That's handball as well. Yeah, but we've just said to someone else in the ground, if it's the other way around, we'd be screaming penalty, wouldn't we? He's getting booed here, and I don't think it's fair, because to me it looked like a foul. But 0-0 with 18 minutes on the clock. 25 minutes gone, boss. First real chance for Wimbledon. We think it's James Hanson. Just absolutely humped the crossbar.
I think it was a scuff shot, but yeah, it's fondled off the bar.
Scuffed that. I wouldn't have fancied it if he caught it cleanly then, to be fair. But
Cody saved the rebound quite comfortably.
And then had a little look round as if to say thanks to the crossbar for helping us out. Yeah, but it's still an even game, and like I say, nearly half hour gone and it's still 0-0. Corner to Gills with 32 minutes played. Callum Riley's going to swing it in left-footed. It's not beating the front man, but it actually calls the ball and bounces the way through. Barry Fuller's won the follow-up header and it's gone all the way out for a goal kick. Still 0-0. Corner to Wimbledon. Wagstaff overhits it and it's going out for a goal kick. But yeah, Wimbledon have probably been on top the last 10 minutes, 15 minutes. It's been quite even on the whole, I think, and both teams are having a go. We've just said before we come back on here that we've seen worse 0-0s down here. At least both teams are trying to have a go.
Just a few sloppy mistakes again.
But
a couple of players wanting too long on the ball.
Yeah, Riley's got slightly off it today, and he looks like you said, he wants to have an extra touch a couple of times. He's been caught in the middle of the park, and then they've broken on us. But it's not been awful, but it hasn't been the first game match of the day type stuff either, with a minute till half time. Here at the Medway Priestfield Stadium. It's not been the worst game, but it's not been the best either, has it? Pretty even for the most part. I mean, Wimbledon probably just got slightly on top last 15 minutes. Goal mouth action? Is that a premium?
Yeah, we've only had the one.
Tom Eads header. Connor Wilson played one Tom Eads as well that he tried to head back across goal. That's probably about it for us. Hanson at the bar for Wimbledon, like you say, and should have had a penalty. Yeah,
we agree. A couple of rounds done.
Been booed ever since.
Riley had his arms on the Wagstaff back. Yep. And I said to you straight away, but Riley's reaction says he knows Wagstaff well enough to. He thinks he's right, he should have said that.
You think so, yeah?
One of them would have said something. I think we got away with that.
A few people on social media discussing Brandon Howland's challenge. A few Gills fans saying they think it was a red card. We're a long way away, so we can't really pass judgment. It'd be interesting, I think, to see it later.
One of his feet was quite late.
I think it was late, yeah. But whether
I think he was going for the ball, but the ball was gone by the time he was making it.
But we're too far away to see whether he's out of control. We're two-footed, I think. But Elliot List and Luke O'Neill, you said, interesting, you're doing a warm-up on their own at half-time, and they've actually disappeared. So have they got him back in now? It'll be interesting if we make 2 changes at the break.
Arsenal
I've got Barry Fuller down as our best player at the moment. I think the other side, Bradley Goldston was all right for 40 minutes. He made a couple of sloppy passes right at the end, but I think he's been all right. Centre halves have looked fine. I just think, unfortunately, Riley's had one of them days where nothing will go on.
Yeah, he seems to want too long on the ball, doesn't he?
Connor Wilkinson ain't touched the ball, but that's because he's not a number 10.
I don't really see what Josh Reese had. You seem to rate him.
I thought Josh Reese was decent. I thought he's worked really hard. He's put his foot in. He's tried to play when he's got it down. I thought he was all right. And obviously, from both points of view, whether we don't rate him or not today, we've got to give him time. He's only just come back from an injury.
Yeah, I've seen him 3 or 4 times. I'm not. He doesn't scream to me that he's too attacking or that he's good with his passing. Or I don't know. He just seems to run around a lot. We've had players that have done that for a long time.
Second half shooting towards the rain, and then hopefully things will improve. But we need to get Brandon Hanlon
And
closer
this
to
year repeating his commentary.
You know what? Because I think the game's there to win. If we come out and take the scruff of the neck and actually get it down and play.
It's quite similar to the commentary game. He might just take one moment to win it.
Yeah, or an error. Hopefully it's not from us, unless it's a moment of quality, obviously. But I think we've definitely got the players to go and win the game if we want to. But we need to get Hanlon closer to Tom Eames. We seem to just want to go too long too early at the moment, don't we? Which is a shame, because start of the season we were playing some really good stuff.
Eames is winning head, but like I said, no one's here.
Yeah, or Hanlon drifts out wide and then Tom Eames is isolated in the middle. But players are just about to start filtering back out for the second half. 53 minutes gone, Bos 1-0 to Wimbledon. Alex Lacey unfortunately doesn't cover himself in glory. We just said how decent he's been. It's one long ball and he gets suckered underneath it, doesn't he, and then misses his header. And
very open now, before that.
We're playing wingers again that Steve Lovell don't like. We're now playing a right back at right wing and a striker at left wing. A striker that was never going to play on the wing again. It's just a really soft goal to concede, and it's Joe Piggott. There was obviously going to be one ex-Gills player that scored today. Yeah, we've been on the front foot again, but work to do now with 53 minutes on the clock. Corner to Gills. Luke O'Neill cleared it. Lightburn keeping it alive. Tom Eaves. Go on, Callum Riley. Yes, where's that gone? Wow, they've managed to scramble it clear. This is a bit better though from us. At least we're causing some pressure. What's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with that. Eaves is annoying when he does that though. It takes too long to get back on the side, but it's still 1-0 down.
Oh, the first side of that wall.
They've just left the stadium and we've lost the game 1-0. Started to turn a little bit in there today, didn't it, Boz? I think, unfortunately.
A few boos at the end.
I'm going to say one thing first, and you know what I'm going to say because we've discussed it before we come on here. Some of our fans are absolutely despicable this afternoon.
Some of the comments today, and I know what you're going to say, yeah, about the one at the end.
Bradley Garmston commits a foul in the corner flag at the end, and our own supporters, Gillingham football supporters, are shouting off at Bradley Garmston. I mean, we all pay our money, and we're all entitled to an opinion, but that is absolutely despicable in my eyes. That is absolutely pathetic. Who's that going to help?
Exactly.
Doesn't help us, doesn't help Bradley Garmston. He's not going to think, oh, if I hear that, that's going to make me play better, is he? I don't understand it. But back to the football. We got what we deserved, didn't we, unfortunately? Nothing.
Yeah, I think so.
Absolutely nothing, because...
It bored me today, and it's the first time I think I've said that for a long time.
Yeah, you did mention it a couple of times. I found myself looking at Sky Sports stuff on an app, and just attention span just got really small, unfortunately. But it's now 1 win in 4 this season, isn't it, at home?
Yeah,
and obviously all the focus was on that.
We've just seen on Twitter, it's 3 wins in our last 19 competitive games. That's not good at all.
No, and it needs to change, and it needs to change fast, because it's now 7 games without a win in all competitions this season.
And we certainly didn't look like getting anything today.
Home performances are getting worse, progressively worse.
Yeah, you said earlier, yeah.
Burton, bright, vibrant, got it on the deck, played some lovely stuff, scored some really good goals. 1-3-1. Sunderland still kept trying to play the right way, still kept trying to get it down despite being 4-1 down or whatever at the time, and creating chances. Coventry, we got away with it, we were bang average. It took Elliot this moment of brilliance to get us out of a sticky situation. Today, their keeper...
Very flat again, wasn't it?
I remember their keeper touching it with his hands once.
He made the save at the end for O'Neill's free kick.
Oh, sorry, twice then. Yeah, the O'Neill free kick right at the end, which we've just seen it back on footage on social media. It's a lot more comfortable than we thought at the time. And the only other save he's had to make was he caught Tommy's head at first half.
Yeah. It was really... You know, we always say how we try and be positive, but there's not a lot to be
It's
positive
a struggle
about
today, unfortunately, and this isn't us being all negative and glass half empty. You can only talk about what you see in front of you. First half, we said, although it weren't brilliant, it weren't a disaster, and we were competing, and it was quite even for the most part.
I don't think, other than the first 7 or 8 minutes of that second half, I don't think we really had a go.
No, Elliot List tried to run into the box a couple of times, but there was just, for me, there was just so many players isolated today. Like, they'd get the ball and there'd be no Gillingham player within 10 or 15 yards of them.
Like you say, like Eves, List, I think even Wilson a couple of times, they get the ball, look up, and there's nobody within 20 yards.
That's it, yeah. Or they'd run in the channel and look around, and there's no one, like, yeah, within 20 yards of them. It's really frustrating, and
they're not Brazil, you know. They weren't brilliant, they were better than us.
No, they're finishing in around us, and these are the games that we need to win in the little mini leagues that we'll compete in within this division. And it's the first time under Steve Lovell that I've come out of a game and I've thought, over the last couple of weeks, I'm now a little bit concerned.
Yeah.
We've been found out. I'm not even sure what the plan A is at the moment, let alone what the plan B and the plan C is, because all we keep doing now is chucking Playpools onto players, wingers, who are not wingers.
We've O'Neill today, second half.
Yep, and Elliot List. So we've got a right back and a striker as wingers today. We've got a centre forward playing number 10.
Yeah, it didn't look comfortable at all, did it?
And we've got Navin Nasseri stuck on the bench again, can't get on. So I don't understand it. A little bit stubborn from Steve Lovell for my liking, a little bit too stubborn for my liking at the moment, and I think it's just starting to cost us points.
Sometimes you need to stand up and go, okay, that's not working, it's time to change.
Yeah, there's no harm in going, I'm getting it wrong doing 4-4-2 diamond.
It's wrong at the moment, let's change it.
I need to change it up, yeah, exactly. I think people would probably applaud him for doing it. Man of the match, sponsors man of the match, I can't disagree with. I thought Barry Fuller was our best player, best of a average bunch.
Yeah.
He's being kind, I think. We'll try and do a Monday review and have a look at it in more detail in a couple of days' time. As always, thanks for watching, thanks for your support. Till next time, up the Gills.